Hi, Reyhan. So let's take a look at the set of essays you've sent us, starting with your English and Homestay letter. Here we go. Dear Mrs. Doe, my name is Reyhan. Come look, and I will visit you in June for English and Homestay program. For the English and Homestay program, it's a specific program. I would like to ask a few questions about daily life in the UK to be fully ready for the travel. Okay. Firstly, I wonder about the weather as I heard that it is rainy all the time. I hope it is not true because I am not sure I can fit my rain boots in my luggage. In addition, I really need to know whether stores and restaurants accept an American Express credit card, which affects directly the cash amount that I will take with me. The most important one, finally, is that if I can easily reach some pills for cold and headache, as I do not want to carry them all along the journey. All right, so on the whole, this paragraph is okay. It's good. You did a lot of things that you were supposed to do. Namely, you use a lot of indirect questions, and that's exactly what you should be doing. It's formal, so we don't use direct questions. And you did this for the most part well. But there were some areas of awkwardness that I want to clean up here, okay? So let's look through the paragraph again and try to kind of fix those issues now. Firstly, I wonder about the weather as I have heard that it is rainy all the time. I hope this is not true because I'm not sure I can fit my rain boots in my luggage. In addition, a little informal. Okay, I would like to know whether stores and restaurants accept American Express credit cards, as this directly affects the cash amount that I will take with me. The most important question, okay, because one, we have no idea what this one refers to. Yeah, of course, here you mentioned questions, but from now, I mean, at this point, that's so far removed from everything you've written, it's important to say the most important question finally is, without a comma. So, the most important question finally is, comma, actually you didn't even need a comma there, is if I, without the that, if I can easily obtain pills for colds and headaches, as I do not want to carry them all along, as I do not want to carry them along the journey, without the all. So I took out a couple of words there, okay? I also would like to share my flight information. The departure will be in Istanbul with the flight number this at 6 a.m. on the 3rd of November. Without any delay, I should be at London Airport at 2 p.m. The program agency informed me that you would pick me up from the airport. I would be glad if you could confirm this information. That's nice. I just want to be on the same page. I am looking forward to meeting you. Okay, so a couple of things that I want to fix here, Reyhan. So the I'm looking forward to meeting you is fine. It's a nice closing, but you still need a sign off. And by sign off, I mean regards, warm regards, yours sincerely, something. Okay, you can't leave that out. They are looking for it. That's the first thing. The second thing is that I want to remind you what the first bullet asked you to do. It asked you to introduce yourself. So how did you introduce yourself? You basically just told us your name and that was it. So that's not really an introduction, is it? So you really needed to add, do you have it here? No. You really needed to have a little bit of extra information here. So my name is Reyhan Kumluk, and I am a 4th year computer science student at the University of Oslo, or I don't know, whatever. Okay, so you needed to say just a little bit more in order to fulfill this bullet, because when they say introduce yourself, they don't just mean, hey, tell us your name. All right, it's a bullet, and so it does need to be extended somewhat. Like I said, I really like the fact that you had a lot of indirect questions here. You did that really, really appropriately for the most part, although there were a couple of errors here and there. Just some awkwardness, but in some of the language. But I think on the whole, you did a nice job. So I saw what your previous score was when you took the IELTS, but I thought this was definitely better than the score you got in the past. So let's take a look now at your task 2 and see what you wrote there. It's international marketing from what I can understand. So let's see what you said. It is commonly argued that global marketing dominates societies and directs people to benefits of corporate companies. Now, not really clear what that means. What does that mean? It directs people to benefits of corporate companies. That, as an expression, is a little unclear. On the other hand, conducting marketing activities internationally connects societies' intellectuality. No, you mean intellectually and economically. In my opinion, even though there are slight benefits of marketing among countries, it mostly creates detrimental results into societies in many ways. All right, clear. So that was good. You did a nice job of rephrasing. All right, even though there were a few errors, this was confusing here, and then you have that little mistake there. But on the whole, I thought it was a good introduction. It's what it should sound like for the most part. Nowadays, global companies are expanding their marketing network through modern communication methods. Now, for instance, we are able to see a Nike billboard even in a small village in Africa. These profound attacks have caused the extinction of several local businesses. Careful with the word several. It really has a limited kind of feel to it. So numerous would have been a more generic kind of thing, because several, could be anywhere between like 4 to 7. All right, let's put it that way. So numerous would have been better here. Or countless, even, you could have said, if you wanted to be even more dramatic. Which gives all controls in the economy to global companies. All right, now this is the kind of expression that you really need to support. So you say that the marketing has caused these businesses to go under, and this gives the control to global companies. All right, well, what do you mean? Explain. Give us an example of something like that, okay? Moreover, the universal advertisement strategies have created a stereotype trend in people, especially among teenagers, which forces thousands of years of cultures inevitably to disappear in time. All right, again, explain. Tell me what you mean. Support it. Do you have an example of thousands of years of culture inevitably disappearing? If you do, you have to say it now. All right, this is what we mean by supporting. In conclusion, an invasion policy of global companies will transform authentic and independent countries into superficial independent societies. Invasion policy is a strange expression. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, okay? Okay. On the other hand, worldwide marketing management improves countries which lack the know-how of conducting world-class business. Language skills, particularly English, are, because it's skills, look, plural, are a compulsory element of sustainable commercial activities. For example, many standards and classification of manufacturing are placed in English. Well, not placed, but they're written in English. Many businesses, therefore, must engage in English to be able to follow the instructions in the global documents. Consequently, businesses, even in small countries, will enhance their work knowledge by studying sources distributed through international marketing. All right. I liked this paragraph. It was on topic, although there were a lot of elements of this task that you didn't really cover here. You covered basically language, but there was stuff about like ideas, culture, about this is a necessary and economical form of education. You didn't really get into any of that. So while you were on topic, you talked about standards and classification of manufacturing. Is that marketing though? I mean, are these materials really marketing materials? Here, I mean, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, but it's really kind of a stretch, okay? You needed to talk about marketing materials and how marketing in English, could teach know-how and, let's see, and maybe, give instructions or, maybe teach culture. So you needed to say more stuff about that. Now for your conclusion. It is fair to conclude that, no comma here, international marketing affects within A, countries profoundly by tackling their economy and culture. The benefits such as know-how sharing contribute to countries surely, but they will not prevent identity loss, double S, of the countries in the long term. Okay, so as you can see, I corrected just some minor things in this conclusion, but on the whole, I thought you did a nice job with your conclusion. In general, I thought this was a good start for sure. I mean, it wasn't flawless, there's definitely room for you to improve, but you definitely have the right general idea. So I want to see you, if you found this feedback helpful, of course, I'd like to see you on the online course. Or you could also consider signing up for an essay package. I think that both of those would be really, really useful to you, to help you improve, to help you kind of get over these obstacles in your writing to keep you. I know you said you need a 7 for immigration. So let's see if we can work together, Reyhan, and so we can help you get those scores, okay? Looking forward to seeing more of your essays, so good luck to you.